slam, I guess you get it first because it's more utility. You don't really use it as much, but it does come in handy. Double jump, something that you really need. Yep, so just press the jump on the top of your arc. You can do it delayed, but it's mostly, if you do it too late, it doesn't actually work. Once you do a flip, basically, so like you can do a flip when you jump. If you miss that timing for that, like if you get used to doing this, within that arc where you're flipping, that's where you want to press X. Okay, dynamite, let's do this one. Let's play some levels of Coco. Entropy. Yeah, all the scientists have pun names. Okay, so if you notice, all the bosses mention Cortex, but very dismissively. Aku's the real mastermind here. So, also he's the one that made this machine. So he's the next boss. So once we kill him, who's gonna maintain this thing? Oh. Prehistoric crashes. Like fish. They even have the same color scheme and attack. If you spin at them while they're spinning, you just bounce back. Okay, so this is where we need a color gem. So that's what these platforms are. It'll take you to an alternate part of the level where you can gain a gem. And that way you can have a full complete set for the level. Okay. Ride the baby dinosaur. Jumps super high. That's all he does. It's pretty fast too. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. There are some areas where he won't go, so we're just gonna keep going until. Touch that. Touch that. Okay. Cool. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Okay, great. We're actually... Okay, yeah. So it says 112 boxes, but we're actually pretty close to the end. This is one of those levels where I mentioned that the box count isn't accurate with how far you are in the level. This is one of the first bonus levels where the body slam comes in really handy. Obviously you couldn't get to this level without the body slam, but give you a little hint there. Easy. I was at 25, so we're just gonna be just under 70. Yeah. Let's, the little streams of water just kind of push you ahead. Technically, you don't even need them, but I mean, don't. Oh, got too close to the lava's hitbox. Help me out, buddy. There you go. Yeah, 82. How many percent do you think we have? Let's take a look. 22%. Yep, that already counted that. Let's go to level 12. Okay, so this is a harder level that's underwater. 2 of 3, I believe, so... Or this might be the last one. Pufferfish. Okay, cool. So pretty much all the assets are reused in similar levels. There's just different type of combinations of challenges. Oh, fuck. Okay. Also, there are new assets that to increase difficulty, but other than that, almost everything we've seen before is going to be in this level. Those mines actually follow you around. That's why you get hit by them. They don't just float randomly. That's what makes it annoying. And I saw that. Okay, well. Juke it. Yeah, you're right. So this is a new obstacle. Those things will suck you down into the ground, and then you just die. So let's just avoid them. So like these areas were free before. Now there's enemies in here. So like the machine is on, so there's an air current like kind of pushing you down, forcing you to progress. Okay, nice. The crystal is usually halfway through the level. Oh fuck. Doesn't have to be though. Okay, so to get the gem we have to come back to this area here once we finish the area. Should really kill that guy. Should be okay. Should kill all the enemies here. He just moves around too much. That's one thing that's a bummer about these underwater levels. Crash's moving used to be way more precise. Now it's a bit more floaty because the water physics are like pushing him. Makes it a bit more annoying. Get through that, yep. Get rid of those guys. There's a switch literally at the end that we gotta hit, and then come back. Don't lose this thing yet. Okay, so let's try it. You can get 3 gems at the same time, or 2 gems and a crystal. Okay, so let's do that. The remaster is really good. Oh, I can't wait to play the Spyro game. My cousins had Spyro, so I got to play it at their house all the time. I had Crash 3. We all each had like 1 game. I had Crash 3 and Spyro 3, and my cousin had Crash 2 and the first Spyro game. And my other cousin had the second Spyro game, and she had gun games actually, so got to play some of those.